What's going on, YouTubers? I want to talk a little bit more about Charley Rant King, and the reason why I'm calling him by that is because when it comes to his real name, Charley Wolfgang, I'm assuming that's how you say his last name. I'm just gonna call him by as Charley because I don't want to to miscorrect his name, especially when it comes to his last name. So I'm just going by as for him as Charley. But also, Charley Rant King is a cool name too. I'm not just saying that because he's gone and because we had our differences, but just by saying Charley or maybe Charley Rant King will be way more better to say it than to say his real name. I'm not trying to say not saying his real name is will be a dishonor. But I think it will be a little bit of an insult to his memory if I keep mispronouncing his last name. So I'm gonna leave it as that. But I do want to talk a bit more about Charley. I heard about him like when it came back on YouTube back in 2017. Never heard of him before. Until again, I remember return in 2017 after the everything that I heard about with Roman Hall. I'm pretty sure you remember who he is, and that's when when me and Roman Hall had our thing. That's when Charley Rant King stepped in for Roman Hall, because those two are good friends online. We're still YouTube, Google Hangouts at the time. Which, by the way, I miss those days. By the way, Google Hangouts. And Charley felt the need, to defend on behalf of Roman Hall. Well, which is why he went to me. But the whole thing of NXT sucks, which I could care less. If anyone care about the black and gold brand of NXT, if that's their opinion, that's fine. And I'd rather endure this year's NXT of NXT shit, with colorful things and everything, whatever, because it's no longer Triple H's NXT. It's now Vince's, Bruce's, John Laurinaitis, and Kevin Dunn's NXT, with a little bit of Nick Khan. But I digress. But we had our issues. At first, it started off, where I talked to him in peace. Well, not on Google Hangouts or anything, but in the comments in a way, because we were exchanging their of what he's saying and all. And with Tiss and me and Roman Hall of our issues, he kept going after me in a way. So in a way we could have been friends, me and Charley. And Charley wanted also to make peace over Tiss to me and Roman Hall. And I agreed to it if he agrees to it, but never heard anything back from it at those times. And I did what I did where Tiss to parodies videos and all these other videos of making fun of Roman Hall in a way, and then I did the same thing to Charley after where he made his response to me, which was not fun of what he said to me, which I'm not going to get into that much. But after learn about what Charley Rant King was all about, I started getting a little more information about him, about who he was. And I don't want to bring him up, pertains to that whole thing. That's the in the area, it's the past, and it should be left in the past, and put the put the past behind you. So, and yeah, already know what was the issues that Charley has done and went through in a way, and. Not gonna get into that because again I don't want to it'll be an insult to his memory at this point. But basically, we never seen eye to eye. We never made any amends in a way. And as far as the video that I did, which when I did that video of Charley, not the whole cock beard thing, not the whole accents thing. That was the first video, but I did it again the second time where it pertains to he talked about me again, and it wasn't planned out in a way, but it's because of a certain someone on YouTube that I am not fond with at all, and I will never be fond with him at all. But I digress. So when I did the second video of making fun of Charley, I did something there where not everyone was fond of what I did there. And with that being said, once I get a chance to get to that video, and once I find it, I'm gonna remove that video, because in a lot of people's mind of what they saw, it even pertains to what's in the comments, it was in bad, poor taste. But I was basically replying, and my reason was I was replying because he done a bad, poor taste of what he said about me when after the whole Roman Hall debacle. So now obviously it's not that video that he did is not there anymore, and only way you could see that video is from me, Mr. Rick and J 21's YouTube channel, and I think he knows what I'm talking about with that video, about what Charley said about me, which is why I did what I did on that second video. But when I get to that second video of it, when I find it, I am going to take it down out of respect to Charley. Despite everything that where we didn't see eye to eye, we never got along, never had any closure, never kind of like how Mr. Rick and J and Charley Rant King did, which was last year, not too long ago, on Jordan Henry's YouTube channel. I don't know if it's still up there or not, but I digress. I really don't care much about Jordan Henry. It's not about Jordan Henry. But yeah, it was hard for me to give Charley that chance to to still everything that he is, and at this point of what he was, because unfortunately he's no longer with us. And the reason of that too is because of his anger, of his smoking habits, drinking habits, which unfortunately it did lead to his demise, unfortunately. Where I heard that he died because of heart failure, because he didn't take care of himself. And if you've seen when he does his videos, if you've seen how he lived in his room at his grandma's home, he did not had a neat room, a clean room in the way. It was sloppy, close around everything, whatever have you. He was a big mess. He really was. I wish he would look back at that and realize that maybe he could have thought about changing his ways, and maybe clean his act up and get his act together. Had he done that, maybe he would still be here. Unfortunately, some people cannot be lucky, and he died at a very young age. Even though he didn't look like he was in his 30s, which he died at the age of 36. He's been here longer than I have. But it's still a tragic, sad way to go when you die at that young age, and when you look at that at that young age, it really tell you that he did not take care of himself at all, and that unfortunately did lead to him passing away. I never thought it would ever happen. I thought maybe he would still be good until maybe he would reach 50. Maybe he would, I don't know. You never know when it pertains to how you can't take care of yourself. It's sad, especially how he was treating his grandmother too, and we've seen it a lot on his videos. Sometimes it was entertaining, but sometimes it was like, okay, respect your elder, respect someone that's taking care of you at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, his grandma was taking care of him. And it's unfortunate that he died 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks later, I had to find out that his grandmother passed away too. My guess of why she passed away is because, after dealing with Charley, after all these years of abuse, pertains to arguments, shouting in the way, not because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but I think it's because of heart failure. Well, Charley, it was heart failure obviously because of his habits, that his bad habits that he put his body through, which is why he gained the weight that he did. And he just did not look good. He did not take care of himself. And when it pertains to his grandmother, I believe that she died of a broken heart, because you never expect your grandson to be treating you like that, shouting at you like that, and yeah, let's just call it as it is. He was not a good grandson to his grandmother at all, and that takes a toll of a person's heart, and that tends to being related to that person, or to a point where that person feel like he's not that they're not loved as they thought they were a long time ago, and it comes to a point where it's heartbreaking. It'll break your heart, and I'm surprised it didn't. I'm surprised it took this long. But I guess in a way, it's one of those ironies. Just eerie things that whenever or someone close to you die, and then days, weeks, or even months later, they end up dying too. Where it tends to those type of circumstances, unfortunately. So, but yeah, it's sad. It is sad. Well, should we feel sorry for what Charley Rant King has been through? In a way, you can. Should we feel sorry for what he put his grandmother through? Yes, because she took a lot of abuse. But the one that should feel sorry for the most is the family that lost two loved ones. And it's unfortunate that they couldn't do anything to help Charley. Maybe because Charley didn't want help, obviously, But if he has someone, to give any advice, and then, and the one thing I do regret is that maybe, and I'm not the only one. I'm not going to call out any names, but I'm just going to put myself out there. The regret I had is that, despite everything that that was very controversial about Charley, about his personal life, about what he was about, what the things that he said, the things that he's done. The one thing I regret is that I could have at least tried to communicate with him, to at least change his ways. Because it's just unfortunate that he died at a very young age for what his behavior and his persona was as a person, a human being. So it's sad, but that being said, I really had nothing else to say other than where it tends to Charley Rant King, and where it tends to the IWC, wherever have you. He was, entertaining. There were times that he got me to like what he said. There were times that he got me where I hated the things that he said. There were times that he was annoying and sometimes amusing, and there were a lot of amusing things that he said that basically cracked me up in a way. And basically he was a former shell of what he was during those times. And I guess that's one thing that we can miss about Charley, despite how we all felt about him. Everyone has their opinions about how they feel about him. But other than that, I don't know what to say. But where it pertains to Charley Rant King in the IWC, legends never die. Just like Cody Brainer. since the IWC, YWC, legends never die. So, so I did a tribute video already over to Charley Rant King, and I'm gonna do it again. Not just for Charley Rant King, but also to his grandmother, because she was also entertained too about what was said in that video. And there were a lot of great hits of Charley and his grandmother during those times where he was doing wrestling reviews or topics that he was talking about either way. So once again, to Charley Rant King, cheers to you. You may be gone, but to us YWC, IWC people, we will never forget you. Despite how we feel about you, some of us loved you, some of us hate you, but some of us will never forget you. Thanks for entertaining us. And also to the grandmother of Charley Rant King for entertaining us on the video as well. And there were a lot of things that she entertained us in the way that got Charley annoyed in the way. So, cheers. And I'll close out by saying this: to the families that lost Charley Rant King and the grandmother, who was also a mother, a sister, an aunt, and I'm pretty sure she had cousins too. Again, I don't know the family, but I digress. But I'm so sorry for the loss of both of the families that you unfortunately lost this month. I hope you have a pleasant Christmas without them. But all I can say is that never forget your family members, when after they're gone. Celebrate them to the fullest. Every holidays that comes up, every family events that comes up, whatever that it pertains to everything, never leave them out of the conversation, because at the end of the day, they are family. So cheers to the families as well for their loss, which is unfortunate, but try to live life as it goes on. So that being said, I'm going to end from there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time on here on YouTube. So rest in peace, Charley Rant King, and I'll see you later.